but I'm not down for the count. I still have a lot of energy left in me. Um, you know, I'm still part of Avantasia, even though I won't be
Yes.
going
Yeah.
to South America. I know, even though
Oh,
And
I
that's
was gonna ask
something
for
we
this
want to
right
talk
now.
to
I was
you
gonna ask for
about.
this right
dude,
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
guys, I gotta tell you, I want to just, I'm gonna, I gotta. Toby Sammet is gonna freak out if even if I read this right now. But he goes, so my whole thing was that I couldn't get my passport together. Uh, I just got it now, but I need also to send it back to get a work visa for Japan, and I wouldn't wasn't being able to get my work visa for I'm sorry, for Japan and Europe and South America. He's got a bunch of cities in about 5 or 6 shows, and I wasn't be able to get a new passport on time. So anyway, that was my story, and uh, anyway, long story short, one of the members, we have a Avantasia thread, and one of the members, Adrian Cohen, asked Toby in front of everybody, "Hey, what's the set list going to be this year or this time going to Brazil?" And Toby goes, "Well, it's going to be the same set list, but we're going to kick out what's left of me. We're going to kick out what's left of me." And that's a song that I do. But the way
Yes.
but the way he said it, we're going to kick out what's left of me. So so yours truly said said this. I started, oh man, I can't read you the whole thing, but I said I don't like the way you said we'll kick out what's left of me. I'm right here for God's sake. How about we say replacing what's left of me with Avantasia? God damn it, right? And Toby goes, "Isn't that the same? Kick out, skip, ignore. I don't have my thesauruses around. Mine, I'm not a native English speaker. I try to avoid replace, though it's irreplaceable. Avantasia is a good song for the power metal fans in Latin America. It's not the sort of song that What's Left of Me is. But I will look into my huge dictionary, but it goes on and on.
Oh
And,
my.
and dude, he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, loyal subjects and stalwarts, vassals, troubadours, and troubadettes, due to passport insuance issues of our fellow confrere, Mr. Martin, who temporarily chickened out, couldn't find the King's English loan word there, Eric. We carefully put an anthem by the name What's Left of Me aside for a few brief moments in the never ending oceans of time, now being confronted with the situation of Mr. Martin's passport. I thought of the signature too." He went on, dude. And he goes, I swear to God, it's so on and on that, like, how WhatsApp goes, read more. Like it happens 3 times, read more. And then he goes, "That said, my disloyal but yet dear renegade," he's talking to me, "it's not so easy for your comrades in the front lands to present a song that you have shamelessly made your own song by deceitfully putting your mark on it with dominance of your voice over the course of years, while you choose to be absent. My opinion doesn't matter here, but I'd call it unprecedented act of selfishness to cozy your loyal brothers and sisters of more than a decade, boarding the song, making it yours. Granted, you have a pedigree. Hold on, little girl, as it resounds from our radios. No matter how much we love you, we won't rub your irreplaceability and your absence into everyone's face by having someone such as a poor devil like yourself." And then he goes, oh God, it just frickin' goes on and on. I'm gonna read the end. Here's the end of it. Everybody, let's put the song aside for a moment. We don't replace what's left of me. We just give it a break and play Avantasia as it's in as an addition. Two completely different things. Yours faithfully, with constant fidelity, Commodore Samatus Maximus. He says, and then, dude, I totally feel funny that I'm reading these private messages, but here's Felix Bonka, the drummer, goes, so are we playing What's Left of Me or not?
This is the bottom line, man. This is the
Yes, awesome, awesome.
Yeah. And then I say,
amazing.
I go, what the hell is going on with you guys? You're supposed to be the top of your class. Then he goes on and on, like
how to announce to the audience and explain that you, Eric, are absent. But I have this vision, like doing it.
you know, audio messages. Oh my God, he's gonna kill me with all this. I don't care. I don't care.
He
So
had a lot to say about this.
Yeah.
so
We can
so the
always
last
we can always send you the editions before we
oh
go
no, no, I
before we
no,
publish
no,
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
no, I don't care. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. I think he'd get appreciated. He would appreciate it because
Yeah.
there's so much on here. But the last thing I say is note to self, when Adrian Cohen asked for a set list, mind your own goddamn business, Eric Martin. Yeah. Shut up. You know? Oh, dude. And then, he get, oh, yeah. And then to answer Felix, he goes, are we playing What's Left of Me or not? And Toby goes, why not?
Why not?
And then, oh, yeah, he goes, I'm going to
Fantastic.
read this last thing. I'm sorry. Eric, we are going to miss you. Bob is going to be absent too, but he has a valid excuse. That said, I'll take you with me and have photos of you put in my hotel room's bedside table. And I'll talk to them like I used to talk to my cuddle monkey I had as a kid. It replaced my cuddle rabbit. There was, oh, he's going to kill me if I read this bullshit. Anyway, yeah. And he goes, I was devastated. Trust me, I was that, you weren't be able to be here. And I'm going to miss your humor and your wit and your laugh um, about my jokes. And you're the only one that understands them. And in case you don't, how you laugh, nevertheless, your politeness. Oh God, fuck God's sake, this is long too. So he goes, and and I have to admit, your musicality, your voice is what I'm missing most. But last but certainly not least, your valid fucking passport. Okay, edit that. Okay. Anyway, good times. Wow, Tobias Sammet speaks. Anyway, yeah, I'm so bummed that I won't be able to join all my friends. I mean, all these boys and girls. I um I love the girls and I absolutely love the guys of Avantasia. I call them the Barbarian Horde or Toby and the Immortals. I've been with these folks for um 14 years, no, 12 years, almost 13 years. Now they have Kenny Lacrymo, who is an incredible singer, and no one flips hair like that rock and roll star. Okay, nobody. I mean, I was pretty good at of it back in the day, but no one could do it like that. I know what you're thinking, Phil. You probably thought that you were pretty good too, but Kenny Lacrymo is an
I
incredible
gotta
singer.
check. No, no, no. I can match that.
I feel so fortunate to because I catch your gig at Bangers Open Air this year. It was by far one of the best gigs I ever seen the last few years. So it was incredible seeing you there. Jess Fatsot as well.
Oh yeah,
Amazing concert. It's got an amazing
thank
concert.
you. Thank you. Because of the connection with Avantasia, that's how I met Jeff in the first place. I mean, like
Oh,
our ships never crossed in the night. As they would say. I mean, Queens rank Mr. Big. We were never on festivals together. We were never anything like that back in the day. And through Avantasia, I got to be good friends with Jeff. And then Jeff has this thing. It's called Backstage Travel Pass. Backstage back. what's it called? Hold on. Geoff has this thing called Backstage Pass Travel.
Yeah.
I think it's called that. Anyway, it's a big long name, and he invites all these um, music fans, mainly Queensryche fans, progressive rock and roll music fans. So some of the fans know me, but I go along with them almost like an entertainment director. We, we they travel all over Europe sometimes, but the main thing is like we start in Seattle, where Jeff's from. We play a show there. I'll usually use some of the guys in Jeff's band, and I'll play acoustic guitar, but mainly, it's all open to the show, and then Jeff plays. And I think the last time we did it was like mainly the Operation Mindcrime, some stuff from Empire, and then we travel all the way across the United States from Seattle to Montana. But in the meantime, we're stopping off all these restaurants and uh, brew pubs, and we went to all these French restaurants. It was really great, a lot of fun. But every time we went to a brew pub, I started bringing out the acoustic guitar and singing, 80s tunes or Mr. Big songs, of course. And then Jeff did it with some of the guys in his band, and he's singing acoustic like Jet Set. Yeah, it was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool. And so we just had this and we're traveling across the country in these big, huge luxury vans, and stopping off of nature and going walks and wine tasting and all that. Then we get to Montana, and we go to this mixology kind of, it's hard to explain it, but it was like a school, mixology school, where they learn how to make drinks, like
Awesome.
become bartenders and stuff.
Great
That was
school.
that was really hard for me because I was trying to get sober, and like yeah, yeah.
Conflict of interest.
No, I actually was sober on that trip. Some of them didn't like me because I was sober, but you know how it is anyway. But I've joined knocking back beers with them many, many times. And then at the end of that Backstage Pass travel tour, so we played Seattle, we played another show, and then we played another show in Montana, and then we have this big campfire, where we sit around and we, cook steaks and potatoes and all that, roast marshmallows, and it's just me and a couple other international musicians. The last time was these folks from Ireland, and then Jeff, and then we sing around the campfire, and it's singing Queensryche, Mr. Big, and all
Wow.
this like 70s, 80s, 90s rock and roll music. Oh, and I the the how many people came? I think maybe like 20 or 23 people were on the road with us. So it's like this big, it's a tour, but it's like almost like a camping trip. And they do it all the time in America, but they do it in France and Italy and Germany.
Wow.
And so, yeah, because of the affiliation with Geoff Tate and Avantasia, and the Captain Tobias Sammet, uh, you know, he introduces me to a lot of great musicians. Man, even like all the European stars that play with Avantasia, like I didn't hear about when I was younger. And when I say younger, in my 30s and 40s, I didn't know about Ronnie Atkins, the lead singer for the band Pretty Maids. He's an
Yeah,
incredible
incredible
singer.
singer.
Oh man, dude, he's got
He's
that.
awesome.
He's awesome. You're right. Great word. He's got like a hybrid kind of sound where heavy metal voice and then this melodic AOR hard rock voice. And there's a difference. You can totally hear like he can pour that gravel on and then not have gravel for this. Very almost clean. I mean, not a lot of singers can do it. He, and have a timbre in your voice that is appealing. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
for me. His voice is very appealing. Um, your Landy, you know,
Wow.
holy
One of
schmoly, God, who's
the
and
man.
Yeah, he's incredible.
dude, Phil, there's another guy who has this, has this metal voice, but it's not that loud when you're singing, just in a living room. But then when he gets on stage, it sounds
It's huge, right?
like
Yeah.
Ronnie James Dio's ghost.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it, but yeah. So Landy, Ronnie Atkins, Geoff Tate is out there. Bob Catley is another guy who, I saw Magnum when I was younger. When I first came to England, I saw Magnum play, and I didn't really think too much about it. I thought he was a really good singer. He was younger, obviously, uh, and I didn't. I wasn't really schooled on prog rock. I mean, I played Yes and
Wow.
early Blue Oyster Cult when I was younger, but I really didn't keep up with it. But then I hear Bob Catley sing with Avantasia, and he's getting older, and he sounds exactly like he did when I first saw him at Magnum
Awesome.
in 1980, 85, 86. Yeah, killer. But anyway, yeah, great players. Are you on? So can you ask me question number three?
Did you meet
Wow.
Andre
So
Matos?
here's me, and then here's the other side of me. Shut up.
Did you
Oh
meet
man.
Andre Matos with Avantasia?
I did, bro. I did. I did. And sadly enough, uh, he, they, uh, what was the band? What was his band? His band got back together, I guess.
Angra and
Shaman.
Shaman.
Yeah,
Angra and Shaman. Yeah.
yeah, and they opened no Avantasia,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I kept hearing stories about him for years from Toby and
Yeah, they were great friends, like Toby and Andre
great,
Matos.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
great
Sasha as well. Yeah.
Sasha Paeth as well. Loved. He just kept talking about Andre for years. Another guy too. There was a bass player. His name was Andre who plays with us. They Felix. They all loved him. He was such a really sweet, nice guy, and an incredible singer and funny and. But he was going up the stairs. He played his show, and I went and I was milling around backstage, primping up the hair, trying to get my clothes on, get ready for my part in Avantasia, and I saw him go up the stairs. He had a towel around him. He looked exhausted, and he had minders with him, and he had some people taking care of him. Yeah, minders. And then he had some like a tour manager. And it was a really, I don't remember that venue's name, but we all know that venue where we played, right?
Was
So
it in
back
audio in São Paulo?
it was in yeah,
No.
Audio.
Yeah. It was in Porto Alegre, I guess. The last
yeah.
No, they
time
played in
Andrew
São
sang with
Paulo
him.
You guys have better
as well.
accents than I do
Yeah.
to actually pronounce the name of this clip of this awesome place. But backstage, uh, I was in catering and the stairs go up, and there was a lot of stairs, right? And this man just performed this amazing show, and he was, I mean, the crowd went completely like it was almost like he was. I mean, it was. I don't want to use this word, but like it was godlike, but it was almost like he was like, you can imagine like some kind of like a president, from
Yeah.
years ago came back to
Yeah,
see,
he was
yeah,
he was very loved here in
like
Brazil.
royalty. yeah,
Yeah.
royalty and
Royalty is
pride.
a great word.
Yeah,
Red is a great word, yeah.
yeah, and that's how I looked at it. I mean, like people were crying in the audience,
Yeah.
like I couldn't believe that he was here and he was singing. Obviously, brilliant singer. So he's going up these stairs and he looks exhausted. And I run up the stairs and I go, "Hey, Andre, my name is Eric Martin. I play with Avantasia." And he goes, "Ah, Mr. Big, people do that, you know." He goes, "Oh, yeah, Mr. Big." People do that. I mean, like, that's okay. Better to go, better than like, like, "Oh yeah, I've seen you. I've, you know,
Sex and the City,
I,
right?
I've seen you around the whorehouse a couple times. It's better than that, you know."
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I've seen you at the grocery store." "Oh yeah, Mr. Big. I'd rather have that. Come on." So he goes, "Yeah, Mr. Big," and I go, "Yeah," and he goes, "Yeah." I go, "I just been hearing about you for years, and you played an incredible show tonight, and like, God, I just want to hail you. I don't have my words, but I just want to hail you right now." And he goes, "Oh, thank you. Let's talk later." And he was just exhausted. And then, yeah, God, week,
Yeah.
2 weeks
I
later.
guess he passed it a week later, actually. A week later.
Two
It
weeks
was his
later.
last concert
Yeah.
ever. Yeah. 1, 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I mean, crushed. And then I'm on the road with Avantasia at this point. Or maybe that could have been our last show. I don't know, but we were, I bet if I look back at my Avantasia threads, it was probably one of those things where Toby goes, "Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm not here. Been here for you while you're talking, but I just heard Andre Matos passed away. I was on the phone with his wife. Yeah, it was terrible, terrible.
Yeah.
But he was. But I gotta tell you, every time somebody passes away that's a musician, like to pay homage, to pay
Yeah.
respects
Yeah.
Yeah.
to that person, I'll do a marathon of their music all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure other people do it too, but
Yeah.
I make it a point to just like, when I mean, I've done it for so many years. I mean, like when Steve Marriott passed away from Humble Pie when I was a young guy, I played every Humble Pie music and I just kept playing it. Um,
I did
same.
the same when Ozzy's passed. Like I listened to the whole Sabbath career with Ozzy and also his solo career, like 3 months ago.
Oh man. Hey, you can edit this out if you want to because I feel like I'm an idiot when it comes to titles of songs, but like, is it High Flight or what's that song, Ozzy? It's like,
Flying High with Randy
like
Rhodes. Flying High.
like da 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 da. I don't know the
It's
words,
Flying
right?
High.
But
Yeah.
like I listened to it on the radio going to see my son's game 2 days ago. And then uh, I went to my Apple Music and I just kept playing. I go, "Man," and I know I've heard the song before a million times, but for some reason I went like, "Oh man, I love this song. What a cool song. What a great melody and everything." And not nothing to do with Black Sabbath at all. I mean, like a complete
Yeah.
change, like almost AOR kind of thing. And I don't know where I was during those early days of when Ozzy transitioned to AOR kind of heavy metal. Uh, I was doing my own thing, whatever. But like, yeah, he passed away, and that like so totally bummed me out. Everybody was so super sad, and then that's what I did. I schooled myself on Ozzy, and dude, my early days, I was in a band called Blood Shy. It was called
Wow.
Blood Shy. And we lived in Sacramento, California, which is the capital of California, but like, it was farmlands. and I had never been to San Francisco before, but I thought if we put the initials SF Bloodshy, we would sound cooler, like we were traveled, right? And but we played Sweet Leaf by Black Sabbath.
Wow.
Oh, great song. Great song.
And I even coughed in the beginning too. Uh,
Man, those guys were masters. And one thing that I really love, I'm addicted uh, reading
To the
biographies.
Rush. Okay,
I
sorry.
the rest-
love
oh,
I love
yeah,
reading the stories of the people that inspire us, you know.
yeah.
And I remember one day, it's been like 10 years, uh, there was a very good Black Sabbath biography that came out by, oh, I can't remember the author right now. Oh shit, it's right in the other room. So, uh, uh,
Yeah, it's right there on the shelf.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
right there on the shelf, but in the next room at my place. But I mean, when I was reading it, it was like when we see Black Sabbath as the fathers of heavy metal, we think like, my God, these guys are masters. They are a big reference to Metallica, to Iron Maiden, everybody,
Mhm.
all the big names at some point of their lives have heard Black Sabbath and were inspired by them somehow. And
Yeah.
we think like, oh, they were perfect. They had a perfect trajectory and everything else. And when we read their story, you see they are the perfect case of how resilient you have to be if you want to be noticed in time, to be a reference to other people, because they had all the chance in the world to give up in so many opportunities, so many things gone wrong,
No, I know.
like managers robbing them, uh,
Drug
problems with
problems, they had a lot of.
drug problems, members problems. When Ozzy left the first time, Dio came on, and
Yeah.
it was very successful with Heaven and Hell. But
Mhm.
although it was a completely different band, a completely different vibe
Yeah.
and everything changed with Dio. And
Mhm.
then all of a sudden, there came a manager and talked to Dio. Look, Dio, you see how Ozzy's thriving in his solo career? He's larger than Black Sabbath itself now. Why don't you
Yeah.
take the same path? And Dio said, why not? And
Yeah.
Black Sabbath was alone again. And then came Tony Martin, which was a Black Sabbath fan, and
Yeah.
but the fans didn't accept him well.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
Yeah.
because I love his songs. It
But
was,
so you
yeah,
got to hand it to Tony and Geezer and Bill for like
they were
staying
very
in there,
resilient, man.
like
Yeah,
Yeah.
still holding the fight, you know?
yeah, and so many years frozen time with Ozzy, strong in his solo career, and then they come back with the reunion show, and it's a blast, and then another 10 years without recording anything, and then they come up with the 13 with the end tour, which is a
Right.
blast, and
Yeah.
they are huge again, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's interesting because we only see sometimes people for the success, and we don't often see how many hits they have to take in order to be where they
The
are.
struggle.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a big fight. And
Yeah.
in your career, what do you consider to be uh, the biggest challenge you have faced? Were there many struggles, many
Oh yeah.
challenges?
Not
What could
like
you point out for us?
well, not like Black Sabbath, not not like that, but we had a long career. I mean, 30 plus years. Um, I think I think when Paul Gilbert split, when he decided to leave, he just left. There was no goodbye or anything.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
it was kind of weird. It was not like you could totally tell he got, hey, look, he never talks about why he left. He always says stuff like, I wanted to go into a solo career, right? But he could have done a solo career and Mr. Big at the same time. So there's
Yeah,
always like, really, what is the real, you know? And that's why you got me. I'll just tell you anything you want to know. Um, yeah, I think he just got sick of me and Billy arguing about stupid stuff. Like we'd argue about, like when I look back on it, I go, I didn't need to be talking to Billy about anything back in the day, really, just about songs and let's get together and work on some harmonies and let's write some songs and then do the gig. I mean, that's all we really were really good at. We're really good at doing that stuff. But I don't know, you get a little famous, and you go, something's wrong here. Let's fix it. And it did need to be fixed. Anyway, so I think me and Billy were like fighting about stupid shit all the time. And Paul just got sick of it. And he quit. And I didn't hear about it until like I think Pat Torpey told me on the telephone. He goes, "Yeah, Paul left. He doesn't want to do it anymore." And the biggest struggle that was a really man. I thought that was it. I thought that was it. I mean, like a year went by and we didn't do anything, and we always every every time we did a tour, just like any rock and roll band that wants to keep going and have longevity and have a career and all I cared about was just do the record fast as I can. Not fast as I can, but I hate being in the studio, truthfully. I just like
really.
singing that song. No, I used to hate it because
Wow.
I'd write these songs and be great, but I'd sing and okay, this sounds like I'm bragging here, but I'd do it like in 4 or 5 takes, and then it would be done. And they go, okay, next song, and they go, and all those guys they got to work it out like a million times in the studios. I'd be sitting on that couch watching these guys.
Oh, I can
I got
imagine.
I used to do like guide vocals for them, and then they go, "Okay, that's great, but like Eric, we don't need your guide vocal anymore. We're just gonna work it out musically." I go, "Okay," and I'd be just sitting on the
Okay, I'll
couch.
just take a nap.
Dude, this was before video games, so I'd be like this,
Oh,
just and it would be weeks and weeks and weeks, and they go, "Okay, Eric, it's time for you to sing. You have a week. You have like 5 days to sing 13 songs or something." And that's why I hated it. But
yeah, I can imagine, man. Because I mean, especially Mr. Big, because it's so technical.
there's a lot,
yeah,
there's a lot.
I can imagine how.
These guys don't do it off the
Wow.
cuff either, man. Pat was meticulous on every little beat, almost like a Neil Peart. And then Billy and Paul, Billy is a lot more improv.
What crazy
That
shit are we pulling together now?
Yeah, no, no. Billy Sheehan is improv.
Yeah, he's
He'll
he's a
figure it out,
master,
yeah,
man.
but he's improv. He can do anything.
Yeah.
And
I saw
man,
him
he's
dueling with Steve Vai live so
yeah. With
many
Steve Vai,
times. It's
holy shit.
crazy.
yeah.
Not
Yeah,
from this
But
world.
Paul will map it out.
Yeah.
Paul will play some improv stuff and then map it out and work it out and really concentrate on a solo. And but Billy is like, just throw it up. He's freaking good.
yeah.
He can do a whole record in 3 days easily, but by himself, like a solo stuff. But
Yeah.
in a band, well, no, no, nowadays he can do a record in like 3 or 4 days easily because of like Pro Tools and all that shit. But back in the day, we'd cut it all live. And anyway, um, Paul left, and it was devastating
I can
for
imagine.
all of us because we didn't know what we were going to do. And it wasn't until God, it felt like it was a year of like, oh, what are we going to do? And then I just started going back to my solo stuff and playing like crap dive bars in my hometown. I don't know what Billy did. I think he did clinics. Maybe he was doing G3 maybe back, or maybe not.
Yes, with Satriani and Steve Vai, I guess.
Not Paul. Billy. I think Billy did something. I don't know what. I don't know if Paul did.
Yeah,
I,
But Billy
truthfully,
was with Steve Vai a couple of times
Billy
in
was
Astoria,
with Steve Vai,
London,
but Paul
and
also
some
played a
very
little
iconic
bit with
shows.
them. Yeah, I
yeah,
guess Paul did a tour with them,
that was
filling
earlier.
for Eric Johnson. Oh, earlier, yeah.
So yeah, and then I don't know if I told you this, and I could try to make this short, but I was playing this little gig called Fourth Street Tavern on Fourth Street in San Rafael, California, in my hometown, and I'm playing this gig, and I'm playing two sets. I'm playing Mr. Big, and then I play my solo stuff with a band, and I'm playing, and this homeless guy comes off the street into the club, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?" While I'm talking to the audience, and he goes, "Hey, man, hey, man, can you help a brother out? Can you help a brother out?" And he's got these jacked up teeth, and he's doesn't. He's kind of a mess, got some ragged clothes. And I go, "Hey, man, hold on for a minute. I'll be right with you. Let me play this next song." And he goes, "Hey, that's cool. I like rock and roll, man. It's cool. It's cool." So I play the song, and then I go, "Okay, we're gonna take a break, and we'll be back for our second set. Don't go away." And it's a tiny club, man. It's like 300 people. And I come outside. I think I was smoking back in the day. So, here's me. Maybe I wasn't, but maybe I'm just doing this with
Yeah.
yeah. But I go, "Yeah, I'm just smoking out there." And then the guy comes back up and he goes, "Hey,
No
man."
way.
And I
Hey,
reach in my
man.
pocket. I reach in my pocket and I give him whatever's in my pocket. And I have $10 and I give him $10. And he goes, "Oh, man, thank you. Thank you." And I look in this dude's eyes and I go, "Oh, man, those eyes are," yeah. I go, "I've seen those eyes before. Big blue, steely eyes." And I go, "Kotzen?" Right? And he takes his funky teeth out and he goes, "How'd you know it was me?" It was Ritchie Kotzen.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And he had an accent and everything. And he's like, "Oh, man, I did." So I don't know if you've ever seen him on his his sites that he has or YouTube or anything. He's done
Yeah.
that before. And it's like, "Hey, what is me?"
Playing pranks. Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
it's hilarious,
The
but
prankster, I
Let me
guess.
disturb you a little bit while you're live.
yeah, yeah.
Let me test your
So
patience a little bit.
yeah, yeah. So we were talking, and I go, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "I'm just in town doing a session or something." And he goes, "So is this what you're doing now?" And I go, "Well, Mr. Big's done, Paul's left." And he goes, "Well, I just did a solo album. Uh, and Billy and Pat played on it." I go, "Wow, you're kidding me." And then I go, "Dude, why don't you become the new guitar player of Mr. Big?" And he goes, "What?" Like it, like it was like he played with Billy and Billy and Pat on their record. They just came in and played a song, and they were probably amazing. And I go, "Why don't you join Mr. Big? You and I will sing songs together." And he goes, "Oh, you're gonna let me sing?" I go, "Yeah, I'm gonna let you sing. I'm gonna let you sing. You play guitar." It's funny because, okay, look. So long story short, he does get in the band, and our first two warm-up shows are in my hometown. It's in the San Francisco Bay Area. So that gig that I was telling you about on Fourth Street, down down Fourth Street was a bigger club called New George's. So we're playing New George's, and then we played South San Francisco at a place called the Edge. And here he is up on stage, and like, I think, did we do an album? Yeah, I guess we did an album. It was called Get Over It.
Wow.
It's a great record. It had a lot more
Yes,
bluesy
it
rock
is.
and roll stuff on it, and country is kind of heavy country rock stuff. And anyway, here's a New Georgian. We're playing, and then we're doing Wild World. And here we are, ooh, baby, baby. And he's over there. I look over, and he's having cigarette, a cigarette, and Mr. Big on stage drinking Jack Daniels, pouring the Jack Daniels. I'm talking about I go, okay, this next song, the little Cat Stevens song that we'd covered years ago, we had a hit over it, and I kept looking back. I'm going, what are you doing? You know, right? And he's smoking, and he poured the Jack Daniels. And then every time he did stupid shit like that, I go, what the fuck? And sorry for cussing, but I go, what the hell, man? And then I look at Pat and I look at Billy, and I swear to God, okay, I'm embellishing here, but it felt like they were like, isn't he adorable? I mean, they thought he was like the greatest thing since sliced bread. They were like, oh, Richie just can do no wrong. And I'm thinking, if that was me, I would be like, punched, you know? It would be like, pow, right in the kisser, right? So then we're playing the song the next night, and I look back and he saunters up and he goes, we're going, ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And he's going, he's like, ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, yeah. And he's doing this like, yeah, 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 yeah. His Wonder Glenn Hughes hybrid thing that he does, you know. And I'm like, what? I go, man, this is such a straight folk song. It's just like, ooh, baby, baby. It's like, ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. You know. Anyway, but again, you know, I go, what the hell, man? You can't do this. He bet radio stations, they go, Richie, what do you think? How do you, you know, you're in one of the biggest bands in the country. How do you feel? And he's like, he'd have his feet up on the console and he'd go, yeah, man, you know, it's all good. We're all pumped up. Yeah, whatnot. It's all good. Yeah. Smoking in the control room, right? And I'm like, what the hell? Anyway, long story short, I used to get so pissed off, but like those guys, especially Pat Torpey, oh, is he a I just we don't I
Like
just
a
love
spoiled
Richie.
grandson.
Oh, I love Richie. Oh God. Anyway.
About
Fantastic,
Pat,
man.
how his absence changed the band's dynamic in the last Mr. Big tour? I mean, Pat's absence.
How's
How does Pat Torpey's absence change
oh my
the
God.
dynamics in Mr. Big during the last tour?
Well, that feels kind of a funny loaded question because um when Pat was sick, we had this young man named Matt Starr come in. Matt played with Ace Frehley for years, and he plays with a bunch of other groups now, but he came in to kind of almost shadow Pat. He played the nucleus of the songs on drums. You know, he auditioned and he was pretty good. And Pat played like a cocktail kit on the side, almost like a Sheila E. percussion kind of thing, and sang all the songs. He was still powerful enough to sing. He had the energy in his arms, but oh shit, let me see. Yeah, his right foot, man, would flutter, and it kept getting worse and worse and worse. And so Matt took over the nucleus, and over the course of the touring, I kept noticing how different the band sounded. I mean, Matt Starr, I don't want to give him a bad rap. His he didn't make any mistakes at all, really. It was just because he wasn't Pat, and that's why I didn't care for. I didn't want him
Yeah.
really. You know, I wanted Pat, and you know, sue me. Sorry. Uh, I think Matt Starr's a lovely person. He's a nice guy and everything. I didn't talk to him that much Pat and him had a really good, tight connection, but I just felt we didn't sound. I if you're gonna step in to play with Mr. Big, I didn't want I didn't want a different type of drummer. I wanted somebody to be exactly like Pat Torpey, you know, and Matt was more Matt Starr, so that was a different feel.
He had his
And
own DNA, right?
yeah, and then when Nick Virgilio played with us, he tried to capture everything he could from Pat, but he had kind of a prog kind of feel to it. That man, he was amazing, incredible singer, like captured Pat's vocal harmonies and all that stuff. And he was good. He was really good. And I'm not taking anything away from Nick because I thought Nick was great, and I thought Matt was great in what he did. But I liked Edu Comanado because Edu's got his own style with what is it, Spectra, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and Jeff Scott Soto. But then when he plays with Geoff Tate, he becomes the drummer of Queensryche kind of style. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He can
Yeah.
adapt. He can adapt.
He's a
So
chameleon.
it's a chameleon, exactly.
Yeah.
Good word. Good word. So but when he got a Mr. Big, I mean, we hired him to be, we heard him playing take cover. Look, anyway, he didn't sing, he sang great. He's not as good a singer as Nick DiVirgilio, but he can definitely sing. And I like him a lot because, and I like Adu as a person. I like them all, but I like Adu as a person, and I like what he does in Spectra. That's his thing. But I really respected him so much when he came into Mr. Big. He shed his identity and he became Pat Torpey, and that's what
Wow.
I thought he was brilliant.
Heads up for Edu Cominato, friends. Yeah, Brazil.
He
Brazilian
actually
pride.
did a song
Yeah.
with this new project that Phil and I are playing, and he just recorded his drum spots actually. So fucking amazing, right? He's incredible drummer, incredible drummer.
Yeah. We're starting a
Incredible.
project together called Good Old Town, which is being produced by um
Hugo Mari-
Hugo
Hugo
Mariucci from
Marius
Shaman
from Shaman.
Wow.
and Zaza Hernandez, that was Andre Matos' guitar player in the solo career.
Cool. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, man. I've been loving singing these tunes. I still have some guitars to record as well. I I brought a Gretsch with me from London in this last tour I did in this trip there, and looking forward to it. It's a slightly different style, right, Caio? It's more of an
Yeah, it's
indie
not
vibe.
metal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
it's sort of
metal.
like
It's not
alternative rock,
some
but
like
a
a
little
rock
bit
and
like
roll
British.
indie stuff. It's a different
Yeah,
thing. It's a different challenge for me. So it's been fun.
like Oasis, Kings of Leon's inspired vibes, something like that. Some from the Noel Gallagher catalog.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
let's see
different.
let's see what comes out of it.
All right. Hey, boys. Do you want to do this again sometime? Because
Yeah, I think it's getting late for you, Ray. You have
but
your
it's getting late
appointments.
for
Yeah,
me. I've been kind of. I know you're gonna laugh at this, but I was in China and Malaysia and Bangkok, Thailand, and all these places. And like I said earlier, when I got back home, I had just an incredible jet lag, and so lately I've been
wow.
feeling kind of tired and going to bed like an old man. I'm gonna have like my little shawl on, babushka, and I'm gonna be going to sleep probably in an hour.
Okay, man.
And I'll be sleeping with my doll, of course.
What's her
Someday,
name?
it's awesome. What's her name? It's a dude. It's Eric Martin, man.
Oh.
It's, what's your name? And like I know. First of all, it's got a little bedhead going on here,
Yeah,
but
that's why I didn't recognize because
oh yeah, oh
the
yeah.
the
Yeah,
the rest should be more well worn out. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
let's see.
Okay.
Okay, now I see it. Yeah.
Now you see it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the Eric Martin doll. There's a few. There's a few of them around here. There's some cute stuff. Oh, hey, you want to see the ugly one? Here. Oh, I don't want to see the ugly one because a fan gave it to me. But like,
We can exit out.
Oh,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like, but every so often this kind of comes off, and it's kind of like, this is what I would look like if I was like kind of balding right here. Yeah. All right. Hey, good
you're
times,
great,
man.
man.
I'm glad you just drug out like the, my weird side.
It was incredible night, incredible evening, dude. It
Yeah,
was
man,
awesome,
we're
actually.
really honored to have you here with us.
Oh,
Um,
and yeah, I enjoyed. I'm sorry, guys, that I didn't let you talk as much. I did
we're
a
here to
lot of
listen
talking.
for you. You're the star here, man. We're
Yeah.
just here to listen to your stories and have a blast with you.
Hey, good luck with your program. I wish you um, so much success. I hope you get to talk to a bunch of rock stars and music people around the world. And I hope they're as cool as me.
Uh, it's gonna be hard
It's
to
gonna be
match, huh?
hard. It's gonna be
Gonna
hard,
be
but
hard to match, man.
Or as cool as this dude, right?
and
We thank you so much
no
for your
matter
time, for
what, you
being
are
here with
always the
us.
first.
Yeah, we
Okay.
thank you so much for your time, for your
Yeah.
availability, for being here with us.
Yeah, man. Hey, next time,
Yeah.
uh, Zoom calls on me. Okay, drinks. Zoom call is on me. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Peace out.
man.
I love you guys.
Thank you so much, man. Love
Thank you
you.
so much, Eric. Have a good one. Thank
See
you.
ya.
See ya.